Anthony Slater here with Eric Horn inside the Peak. And Eric, we finally have real basketball, and it was good basketball tonight. Season opening win for the Thunder, 112-106. The Spurs really came to play tonight. Kawhi Leonard, I thought, probably was the best player on the court. But in the end, it was, Durant hit a big shot. Russell Westbrook had 33. And some of the bit players, Waiters and Kanter, really contributed. What'd you take from this? I guess we can call it a big win, even though it's 1 of 82.
I mean, what you can take from it for me is the Thunder are going to be a team to be reckoned with, and so will the Spurs. I mean, the Spurs played some excellent defense, I thought, in the first half, and they also played good throughout, and the Thunder were able to make some big shots. And I mean, if not for Kawhi Leonard, maybe it would have been a bigger game for the Thunder, but it was a good first game.
Durant was a little inefficient for his standards, but I'm going to chalk that up to Kawhi Leonard. We're talking about the reigning defensive player of the year, hounding on defense. Westbrook was good, but we've seen Westbrook before. The two guys I wrote about today, Dion Waiters hit 2 big shots late in the game, and Enes Kanter comes off the bench, 24 minutes, 15 points, 16 rebounds. He had 8 more rebounds than anyone else in this game, and I mean, he only played half the game.
There was a sequence in that, I believe it was the third quarter, where Dion Waiters and Kanter really just got the Thunder back into the game. I mean, they were down by about 6 or 7 points. Kanter gets 2 back-to-back offensive rebounds. Steven Adams grabs him by the head, gives him a bear hug after the and one. I mean, those 2 guys coming off the bench, this year is going to be a big year for the Thunder in terms of what they can bring off the bench and keep themselves in games.
One of those plays in that sequence that you mentioned was actually Augustine on a fast break misses a layup, but the hustle, and I'm talking about Waiters and Kanter here, it was hustle from both of them. Waiters keeps it alive with the tap, and then Kanter finishes it off. I mean, I thought that was maybe one of the highlight plays of the game that'll maybe be forgotten. Quickly, Kevin Durant, first game back from the surgeries. What did you think?
I thought he looked okay in spurts. I mean, considering he had, like you said, one of the best defensive players in the league on him the entire game, or a majority of the game, he still played pretty well. He hit some shots in Kawhi's face. Kawhi hit some shots on him. Kawhi caught him on a couple of blocks. But overall, I don't think you should be disappointed in what Kevin Durant put up tonight. He still also had the contributions of Russell Westbrook with him, too.
Yeah. Let's go to Billy Donovan and some of the players and see what they had to say about tonight's win.
We really moved the basketball. We got, I thought, really good looks, but I didn't think we did it enough in the first half. I think coming out in the second half, I thought we had much better ball movement. I thought we got higher percentage shots. And then I thought in the second half we defended much better than we did in the first half. And I think we talked about it before the game. They certainly ran some things that we had not seen before, and we probably ran some things they had not seen before. So I was really just very pleased with the way our guys just kind of kept their composure. They kept battling, they kept fighting, and I think everybody knew it was going to be a game that was going to kind of come down that way. And then I thought Dion, gave us a huge lift. He knocked down a couple of really key shots, and then Kevin making some free throws late, obviously, to seal it. So I think it's the first game. There's a lot of things we can build on and get better at. I think I said before, it's going to be a work in progress. It's going to take time, but I think hopefully these guys can learn some things from this game tonight.
Russell, near the end of the game, it seemed like you guys were finally able to get some stops on defense, and that was the difference. What changed there at the end of the fourth quarter?
Just locking in. I thought we did a good job of staying with it. I think we could have still played a little better for 4 quarters, but I thought as a team in the fourth we did a good job of getting stops when we needed to, and obviously getting buckets as well.
Just from, I don't know, you guys all out there for the first time. It's been 8.5 months since Kevin's been out there with you. What was that like to be out there with your whole team there?
It's fun, man. We all getting used to playing with each other and everybody getting back to the groove of things. And once we get it clicking, it's going to be hard to stop it.
Russ, you often talk about seeing how the game is going, the flow of the game, different matchups to exploit. Was one of those Dion on Tony Parker?
Definitely a lot of point guards like to guard our twos for size-wise, and I think my job is to be able to find the mismatch, and Dion did a great job of knocking down some big shots.
Russ, how did it feel to hit that 3 at the end? Seemed like he gave y'all a little bit of cushion within a tight game.
It's a good shot. Good pass by Serge. Just took my time, knocked it down. Good shot to kind of get us over the hump.
You can say when you got a guy like Enes can play 24 minutes, can get 15 and 16 points and rebounds.
That's great. That's what he does. I mean, it's not nothing new to us. It's what he does. He came out, competed. He embraced his role, and tonight he did a great job.
3 minutes of this game.
We didn't give up. You know, they made some tough shots on us, and you know, they were getting some easy baskets off our turnovers, but we just stuck with it. We got more physical in the second half. I think we just settled down. You know, Biggs did a great job of changing the tone of the game for us.
How good that three, Bill, that you gave, finally not being the lead? How good that is?
Felt good, man. I had some in and out looks tonight. I felt, you know, my looks felt great, and to hit that one was big for our team. And you know, my teammates trust me, and you know, I was struggling shooting the basketball, but they stuck with me and so we hit some shots in the fourth quarter.
Talk about three-pointers. How about that three that Russ hit at the end in front of the bench? Really seemed like it gave you all a lift and a cushion.
Yeah, that was huge. You know, we were up to it. That, you know, gave us a nice little lead, and we was able to finish the game off. So, you know, he played extremely well tonight, and led us. You know, was aggressive all night and got us open looks.
Two guys in their first full season that kind of winning environment had big nights, such as Dion and Enes. How did you feel for them having those moments?
It felt great, man. It just makes us less predictable in the fourth quarter. You know, Dion was able to find his matchup, and we went to him. Enes was a bull down low on the boards all night, and you know, that makes us a better team when everybody comes to play like that, and we just need to build on it.
Kevin, over the past few years, Kawhi Leonard has gone from kind of a complimentary player to somebody that people enjoy going up against.
Yeah.
You enjoyed that battle with him?
Yeah, it was great tonight, man. He did a great job of, you know, being aggressive, and he made shots, and you can tell he's just getting better and better each year. And it's always a fun matchup, and you know, so I respect them a lot. I respect their team, and you know, with Aldridge and Tim Duncan, you know, they just find a way to mix him in there. He was great tonight.
18,000 people.
Oh, it feels good, man. I know it was one of many games, but you know, to get him his first W, especially at home, and you know, on a huge stage against a big time team, it felt good. And you know, he was calm all night, you know, and that kind of rubbed off on us.
You're going to be playing in just with this title contending team now. How was it tonight in front of that crowd in that type of game?
It was amazing. You know, there was it was our first hard game, and it was one of the, you know, the craziest fans in NBA, and we're just, you know, we just pumped us. They really pumped us up, and we just went out there and just play our basketball.
Coming off the bench, you would seem to have, you know, an advantage against some of the backup bigs in this league, especially on the boards. I mean, are you kind of viewing your new role as that kind of come in and exploit the backup bigs?
Yeah, you know, the last year I started, this year I'm coming from the bench, you know, but I think the most important thing, just, you know, just stay focused and just locked in. Whatever just coach told me to do, just do it. You know, it doesn't matter if I play 48 minutes or 1 minute. You know, just whenever I'm out there, I'm just, you know, try to do my best and just help my teammates.
And how were you able to be in the right position to take advantage of those missed shots and be such a key in the third quarter going forward?
I think I just fight for it. You know, every time they try to take a shot, and me, not just me, Steven, Serge, and Nick, we just went out there for a rebound and just, you know, try to give confidence to our whoever taking the shot.
To know y'all have that ability to be able to come in and be able to dominate on the boards, how do you think that's just going to help the team just throughout the year?
Definitely. I mean, I think the most important thing, you know, those trash plays, you know, just those trash games. Whenever just somebody taking a shot, just try to hit first and just go and get the rebound, and you know, that way, you know, just like player, whoever they're taking a shot, just gain a lot of confidence.
Enes, what was it like to be out there with the full arsenal of this team with Kevin healthy out there as well?
Oh, it was amazing. You know, last year we didn't have that chance, but this year, you know, we just went out there today and everybody was healthy. You know, thanks God. You know, Kevin and you know, everybody, you know, Russell, Serge, and everybody was out there. I think it was like I never had experience before, something like that. You know, the crowd was going crazy. You know, and I never played a team like this before and just trying to play for the title. So it was a really good experience for first game. I hope we're just gonna build up like this and just keep going like that.
Considering last season, this summer, some of the, you know, maybe criticism defensively, how did this feel good? What you did tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've been working on the defensive the whole summer, and I think, you know, even for the training camp, all this, like the 85%, 90% was talking was defense. So I'm just like really try to, like, you know, lock in on defense and just try to do my best.
You don't mind getting 15 or 16 either, though, right?
You know what? It happens. It happens sometimes.
From here, the Thunder travel to Orlando for a Friday night game. And really the storyline of this one is Billy Donovan in his first NBA road game. He's actually going back, I don't want to say home because he's from New York, but you know, Gainesville, where he spent the last 19 years, is about 2 hours up the road. And Orlando, interestingly enough, is where he spent about 2 days as their coach at one point.
There should be some interesting questions coming from the Gainesville and Orlando media when you get there. That was the first NBA stop and brief NBA stop of Billy Donovan's pro career. So it'll be interesting to see how he handles that on his first road trip.
No doubt about it. That'll do it for us here at The Peak. For the best Thunder coverage team anywhere, stay tuned to newsok.com and every morning you know.